doing the college circuit, and I was working in Macy's in the restaurant. So here's where the story gets funny. You're going to be like, no, you're joking. So one of the managers asked for a tape. Back then, even back then, this is like 82. You made tapes to sell, get your name out there, whatever, make a few bucks. So I give him the tape. He's playing it in the car. But I didn't know that one of his neighbors was in the commercial department for WBLS in the city. Okay. So he tells me that, somebody's going to get a hold of you because they want you to do a mix to put on the air in New York City. And at this time, BLS is #1. So we're talking about, so I'm home and the phone rings. And this is so-and-so from WBLS. We want you to put together a mix to go on the air on the weekend. And I'm like, okay, so what do I have to do? Oh, well, we need it to be on reel to reel. I have a reel. We had to go to Sam Ash, rent the reel to reel, do the tape, send it in, and next thing you know, on the air. Oh, wow. And then from there, I think it lasted about 2 or 3 years.
Oh, wow.
And so I was doing stuff. They had the Friday night mix. So I'd be on there, and who was it? Sergio, what's his name? I'm trying to remember.
Did you ever go to the station, or you just?
Yeah, I would drop the stuff off at the station. We didn't do the stuff live, so I would drop it off. And the great thing about that is we got to go into all the parties. So I got to go into Studio 54, Xenons, and all the other stuff like that. So the guys that worked for me, I would get passes. We go in there, and so that was good. So I'm not really a city person, but the other guys that were working with me were, so I can give them passes. And then back then they also had the New Music Seminar. So that was where all of the artists and stuff came in, and DJs came in.
Promotional copies.
Well, no, really, the records promoting the thing. So we also got into all the clubs that way. See, and that was a great time, but I was doing 3 different things: weddings, the college, and then doing the stuff for the radio. But when it changed I became a VJ. So I started playing music videos. So that's when the money started coming in. This is in '84.
What?
Yes, music videos. So what we do is at the party. So instead of
VHS,
yes. And let me tell you. So I got the idea. I was at one of the big clubs, I think it was Xenons, and it was a party for WBLS. And this big screen came down, and I'm thinking. And then at that time, Michael Jackson was doing that 50 thing with the Billie Jean, and I'm thinking to myself, if I had something like this to sell to the colleges, instead of them hiring the bands, because they paid bands more than DJs, I could sell that to the college and then get into a different market. And that's actually what we did.
So how did you play it on TV or what?
No, I bought a video projector.
Okay.
And screen, and then we had the 2 VCRs. So, like I said, when people tell me that they had things hard, the VCRs were $1,000. Wow. The music video tapes was an hour, and with the music videos, and you can only use a few on it, $125 an hour for the music videos.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
So we're sitting here talking to the father of video mixing.
Well, yeah. But this is early on in the thing.
84.
Yeah. So
how long did you do that?
We did that. Well, we'll still do it now.
But
they don't. Well, that lasted.
So let me ask you: did you mix the VHS?
No, you couldn't. You could mix the audio, but you couldn't mix the video back then.
Did you go?
Yes, you go from tape to tape. So the way we would work it is I would do a set on video, and then we also had the records we'd spin too.
And then
and
on the screen?
I'm sorry, yeah. So what happens is when there weren't music videos on the screen, I would put together some ambient stuff or we had a camera. And at that time, most people didn't have a video camera, so you put the
Man,
people
this is a true entrepreneur.
on the stuff.
Man, good gracious.
Yeah. Listen.
And you said you're not techie, but look how techie you were.
No. I was techie. You had to be
But I'm
because.
talking about now. You say you're not techie.
Well, no, you guys are in whole different things, you know.
Man, I don't understand.
But that's that good. So what happens is, and so here's what